Hello, aspirants. Welcome to the Hi-Fi of the Day, Daily Current Affairs by Alchemy IAS Institute. I am Suhas, and we are going to discuss the 5 most important news topic of the day. On the same day, June 25th, 1975, Indira Gandhi made the president to declare emergency in our country. The grounds were internal disturbance. As of now, the internal disturbance cannot be a ground for a proclamation of national emergency, internal emergency. The word has been changed to armed rebellion in 44th constitutional amendment. But at that time, that internal disturbance was there. So it was due to some like political reasons, and the Indira Gandhi's popularity was massively damaged. The JP movement was the ground for this, and Indira Gandhi's election got uh, invalid by the verdict of Allahabad High Court. So these were the reasons. This topic is relevant for UPSC. That is in polity and constitution, security, ethics, and essay. So what happened on the proclamation of national emergency? The suspension of civil liberties, that the fundamental rights got suspended. When it is internal emergency, all the fundamental rights, that imposition of the fundamental right, that right to constitutional remedy for the fundamental rights has been suspended except Article 19, 20, and 21. And press censorship, pre-censorship was there for the press, and massive arrest on opposition leaders and activists on these draconian laws like Coffee Posa. And the election got postponed because of an emergency election. The normal election was not been conducted, and rule of decree with parliament and federalism got sidelined. That central government become all powerful. That division of powers, that union list, state list, all got diluted, and only union list was there. The central government became all powerful or responsible for making laws. And the constitutional changes during the emergency, the 42nd amendment, the constitutional change that judicial review was exempted for the proclamation of emergency, and the election of the prime minister, president, speaker, these cannot be, vice president, this cannot be challenged. And media muscled, that media got that censorship got implemented, and Sanjay Gandhi's programs like forced sterilization and demolition of slums, those were also a controversial thing. Another one is a happy news for UPSC aspirants. This was earlier there. UPSC Pratibha. It's a short form for Professional Resource and Talent Integration Bridge for hiring aspirants. This is like those aspirants who reached till interview. The name will be published by the UPSC, and the PSUs, public service undertakings, and autonomous bodies, these government organizations, I mean government companies, they can directly recruit these candidates, these aspirants from the list published by UPSC. That these organizations, these PSUs will have access to the UPSC's website. So the happy news is those who are reaching till mains, they won't, if they couldn't clear also, like if they are not in the name of the recommended candidate list, still no worry, you will be getting a job under the government. A report says that 2 billion people don't have safe drinking water in the world. And the graph shows the percentage of people, like 73% of people have that free from contaminated water, that water, safe drinking water is there. 18 billion people have, 80% of people have water resources less than 30 minutes. Okay, that's also fine. But 3.7% of the people, water resource is more than 30 minutes. They need to go and wait for the water. The thing is, like 2 billion people doesn't have a safe drinking water, and 4 billion people, they have to wait for hours to get a safe drinking water, and while they are standing in the queue, they are getting like illness, some death also occurred. Okay, and 3.7% risk of contamination is there, and 1.4% people of the population, world population, is high risk of being polluted, contamination. And see the graph here, that the low income countries are actually, they are improving, that percentage, that share of population using improved water resources is improving. And you can see the India's question also here. From 2000 to 2022, India also steadily improving, that countries are improving in this matter. But look at the world map. The map shows that how many, like, share of the population have a improved water resources, and the Africa's condition is comparatively very poor, and this topic is important for UPSC development and governance. This report says that India for the first time broke the break into top 100 in global sustainable development goal SDG goal ranking. Now India's rank is 99th out of 167 countries in 2025. The score was 67 out of 200 and the previous rank was 109th. And you can see the comparison of other countries like neighboring countries like China, it is 49th, Bhutan 74, Nepal 85th, and Bangladesh 114th rank, Pakistan 140th, Maldives 53, and Sri Lanka 93, and USA for reference it is 44th. Okay, the top, okay, despite of this improvement in the ranking, it says that the sustainable development goal is actually stalling. Only 17% of the sustainable development goal targets are on track to be achieved by 2030s. The top performers are Finland, Sweden, and Denmark. CAR T cell therapy. The thing is like it is for fighting against the cancer. Our own immune cell will be used to fight against the cancer. How it is done? That our T cell will be taken from our body and it will be genetically modified, and the T cell will attack the cancer cell. So this will be very effective for fighting against the cancer like blood cancer. Okay, but the new technique, actually usually we will take out the cell from the body and we will reintroduce in the body with a viral vector. Okay, but the thing is now the new technique here, making the CAR T cell inside the body only. Instead of extracting the T cell from the body, mRNA, a messenger RNA will be sent to the T cells derived from the body using a lipid nanoparticle commonly used in mRNA vaccine, and these particles encode the CAR instruction to reprogram the T cell inside the body. The advantage is we don't have to use a viral vector, avoid viral vector. It is simple, faster, and potentially cheaper when the CAR T cell therapy, that conventional therapy was expensive, time-taking, complicated. Then it could make a CAR T cell therapy accessible to more patients when it is less expensive and simple. Daily current affairs drill. Question of the day: which of the following is known as potential side effect of CAR T cell therapy? Cytokine release syndrome, CSR, neurological complications, autoimmune destruction of the health. So options are given here. Comment your right answer below the comment section.